In the world of Transformers, the name Inferno is shared by two very distinct characters. First, there was the original fire engine that could in G1, and then there was the psycho pyromaniac Predacon Ant from Beast Wars. I find it interesting how one of them fights fires while the other one starts them. The creators for each one definitely went in opposite directions with inferences that the name Inferno could suggest. What's up, Transformers fans? Mondo here, back with a Moonbase 84 transmission, and welcome to episode 2 of What's in a Name, a series where we take a name shared by two characters, discuss each one, and I share which one is basically the most meaningful to me. I also encourage you to chime in the comments below your thoughts on the subject at hand. But before we roll out the video, could you please hit the like button, subscribe, and all that jazz? I would really appreciate it. With all of the YouTube begging out of the way, let's get into What's in a Name, Inferno. Starting off with G1 Inferno, this Inferno made his debut in Season 2 of the G1 cartoon, along with fellow rescue vehicle Red Alert, among others. I bring up Red Alert because the episodes that highlight Inferno also are the ones that highlight Red Alert. In G1 they are portrayed as partners, which makes sense because Red Alert transforms into a fire chief's car, and Inferno, of course, is a fire engine. Inferno's most memorable episode is the one where Red Alert's circuits get fried and suffers from paranoia. Inferno leads the charge to save his friend. To me, Inferno's personality in the G1 cartoon is very similar to Ironhide's. He's a seasoned Autobot who's always ready for action. Also, just like with Ironhide, he sported a red color scheme and had a similar voice accent. I think this made it very difficult for Inferno to stand out in the G1 cartoon. Overall, G1 Inferno was a decent character. I did enjoy his spotlight episodes, but his similarities to Ironhide prevent him from really shining at all or being notable in the G1 cartoon. On the other hand, Beast Wars Inferno definitely does not suffer from a lack of a unique personality. In fact, this guy is all personality. With this incarnation of Inferno, you can tell that the show's creators let loose and had a great time and just went all out when coming up with who he was going to be as a character. If I remember correctly, Beast Wars Inferno also debuted in Season 2 of his cartoon, and he immediately made an impact. This Inferno was a Predacon who adapted to his ant form not just in appearance, but in mannerisms. He was loyal to quote-unquote the colony, in this case the Predacons, and loyally followed his queen, who was Megatron, which led to a lot of funny moments of back and forth between Megatron and Inferno. Beast Wars Inferno definitely had a few screws loose, for lack of a better term, and like his namesake, fire was his weapon of choice. All of his zany nuances made for a fun and entertaining character that stole every scene that he was in. So that's the tale of two Infernos. As far as who I immediately think of when I hear the name Inferno when it comes to Transformers, that's the tricky part. In a way, the name messes with my brain. Growing up with G1, typically the G1 version of a character comes to mind when I hear their name. Now that doesn't mean that I always think the G1 version is better, they are just stuck in my memories more. In Inferno's case, not so much. I tend to think of them both at the same time, which is why I said the name messes with my brain. G1 Inferno because, well, he's G1, and Beast Wars because he's perhaps the most standout character from the Beast Wars cartoon. As far as which Inferno is the better character, without a doubt I'm going with the Beast Wars Inferno. G1 is fine for what he is, but Beast Wars Inferno dominates every scene that he's in. Just a fantastic character. So that's the Transformers What's in the Name episode for Inferno. The G1 and Beast Wars versions of the character are polar opposites in every way. One's good, one's bad. One starts fires, the other puts them out, and one's characterization is mediocre while the other steals the show. Do you guys agree with me? Comment to let me know and keep the discussion going. Until next time, thanks for docking.